Tae just arrived at the club for friend meetup, which is arranged by one of his friends J-Hope. Seeing Tae coming towards him, J-Hope said with a bright smile and cheerful voice, "Finally our busy code prince arrived everyone." Hearing J-Hope's words, Soga and Namjoon's attention went towards Tae, who just came and sat in front of them with an expressionless face. "Finally you came. We were waiting for you." Looking at Tae, Namjoon said with his dimple smile, "I had some work, that's why I'm a little bit late," Tae said in his usual deep voice. Namjoon nodded his head. And then all of them start talking about how was their life going and etc. After talking for a while, they start to play truth or dare game. And when Tae's turn came and he chose dare, Soga give him dare to count his husband Jungkook's mole. "What type of dare is this? How will I count his mole from here now?" Looking at Soga, Tae said in a cold tone, while Soga savagely replies him with a smirk on his lips. "Who told you to count his mole from here? You can go back home and count his moles. I believe you are brave. And you will complete your dare without doing any type of cheating." After hearing Soga's words, Tae has no choice but to accept his dare. So Tae accepts the dare Soga gave him. After spending some more time together, everyone goes back to their respective homes. When Tae pressed the doorbell, Jungkook immediately opened the door for him with a bright bunny smile. Looks like Jungkook was waiting for him to come back home, like he every day do. "Did you have dinner?" While removing his blazer, Tae asks Jungkook in his deep, cold yet calm voice. Jungkook looks at Tae with his bright bunny smile and said, "Yes, I ate. Since you had already informed me to not wait for you, you go take a bath. I have already prepared a warm, relaxing bath for you." Nodding his head, Tae went to take a bath. And Jungkook starts to prepare their bed. It's been 7 months since Jungkook got married to Tae. Jungkook is cute, cheerful, sassy and bubbly type of person, while Tae is angry and cold-natured person. Their personalities are totally different, but they respect each other so much. Even though Tae is angry and cold-natured person, but still he never hurt Jungkook's feelings. He always takes care of Jungkook's every needs. And only that's why he still didn't did it with Jungkook. Because he knows Jungkook needs some time to adjust with him. After taking a warm, relaxing bath, Tae came to the room and saw Jungkook is applying night cream on his face, neck and hands. He already changed his clothes into his nightwears. Through the dressing table mirror, Tae's deep lingering gaze stares at Jungkook's glowing face. Noticing Tae's deep lingering gaze on him, Jungkook blushed so hard and looks other side because of shyness. Seeing Jungkook's shy reaction, Tae noticed what he is doing. So he immediately looks away and went to bed. In few minutes, Jungkook also went to bed and lay down beside Tae. Jungkook fell asleep very quickly, but Tae is still awake. He is thinking how can he complete the dare Soga gave him. He looks at Jungkook, who is now sleeping peacefully. Tae turns on the dim light and again looks at Jungkook. Jungkook is looking so cute and beautiful in his sleeping state. The little cute pout on his lips makes him even more cute and adorable. Tae admires his sleeping beauty. He can't believe how he managed to control himself for 7 months. When he has such a beautiful husband, he just wants to devour Jungkook with his love. But he can't go against Jungkook's will. He just don't want to force Jungkook in anything. So keeping these thoughts aside, Tae starts to think about the dare he have to complete. Tae decides to count Jungkook's face moles first. So he leaned towards Jungkook's face and starts counting his moles. Tae finds 3 moles on Jungkook's cheek, 2 moles on Jungkook's nose, 1 mole on a little bit down on Jungkook's nose, another mole slightly above Jungkook's upper lip, a mole on the side just above Jungkook's chin. Counting this far, Tae's eyes stuck on the mole Jungkook has under his lower lip. Tae feels the urge to kiss that mole. But he don't want to kiss Jungkook without Jungkook's permission. So he immediately looks away. And closing his eyes, Tae took a deep breath to calm himself down. Meanwhile, Jungkook turned around in his sleep and the front part of Jungkook's nightwear moved a little, due to which Jungkook's neck area and a little bit of chest area are now visible. That's why when Tae again looks at Jungkook, his breath hitches. Seeing the breathtaking view in front of him, Tae feels like he's losing all control over himself. Since now Tae can clearly see Jungkook has a mole on his neck and another one on Jungkook's chest. So now Tae feels a desperate urge to kiss the mole on Jungkook's neck. This time Tae's desperate desire take over him. And without him knowing, he leaned towards Jungkook's neck and placed his lips over Jungkook's mole. He gives so many little soft kisses on that mole and all over Jungkook's neck area. Jungkook moans in his sleep, which make Tae more desperate. And he starts to give wet kisses on Jungkook's neck area. Jungkook holds Tae's biceps in his sleep, thinking he is having wet dream about Tae. While Tae looks at Jungkook for once and then takes Jungkook's bottom lips between his own lips. He starts to kiss Jungkook deeply and passionately. Within moments Jungkook also starts to kiss him back. And at that moment realization hit Tae. He immediately stops kissing Jungkook and tries to get away from Jungkook. But Jungkook didn't let him go. Jungkook is still kissing him with his eyes are closed. I don't understand what should he do now. He is feeling guilty for kissing Jungkook without Jungkook's permission. On the other hand, when Jungkook didn't get any response from Tae, he half opened his eyes and says to Tae in his sleepy voice, "Why you stop? Kiss me. It feels good. And it feels so real." Saying this, Jungkook tries to pull Tae into kiss. But Tae stops him by placing his index finger on Jungkook's lips. Because Tae can understand Jungkook is thinking it's his dream. So he should stop him now. Otherwise he will regret it later. Just as Tae now regrets losing control of himself. But Tae is happy to know that Jungkook dreams about him like this. Sleep, it should not be like this. I'm sorry. Looking at Jungkook, who is now pouting like a baby, Tae said this in a deep voice. Hearing Tae's deep voice and feeling Tae's hot breath on his lips, Jungkook realizes it's not his dream but reality. But even after knowing it's reality, Jungkook is not ready to let Tae go. And why would he let Tae go when he every day waits for Tae's little touch? So he grabs Tae's white shirt collar and says to Tae, "Why it should not be like this? And why you're saying sorry? I'm your husband. You have rights on me. Just give me all yourself. And make me yours. Don't make me wait anymore. Just take me already. But it should not be like." "Shut up." Without letting Tae complete his words, Jungkook said this. And then pulls Tae into a desperate hungry kiss. That's it, Tae loses the last bit of control he has and did it. Both gets lost into each other's love. They spend a rough long night with full of love and passion. After did it so many rounds, both fall asleep. In morning when Jungkook wake up, he find himself laying on Tae's chest. He is wearing Tae's white shirt only, while Tae is shirtless. Both are under the blanket. Remembering whatever happened last night and seeing their sleeping position, Jungkook blushed so hard. He hid his blushing face into Tae's bare chest. Tae's body scent is driving him crazy. He always a dream about this moment. And now his dream come true. But Jungkook don't understand why Tae said sorry to him last night. And why did Tae make him wait so long? Why did Tae hold himself back for so long? Because after last night, Jungkook can say Tae also love him. And he also wait for this from so long just like him. But then what is the reason behind all this? Looking at Tae's sleeping face, Jungkook is deeply thinking all of this. At that moment Tae wakes up and sees Jungkook looking at him with serious facial expression. Seeing Jungkook's serious facial expression, Tae thinks maybe Jungkook is regretting for whatever happened last night. Just by thinking about Jungkook is regretting for last night, Tae's heart sank. Controlling his emotions, Tae asks Jungkook in his deep but little bit hurt voice, What are you thinking at this time? Are you regretting for whatever happened last night? What? Why would I regret for last night? When I was waiting for this night from our wedding night. Why are you suddenly asking me this? Are you regretting for making love with me? Do you love someone else? Jungkook's eyes get a little bit teary when he asks Tae if he loves someone else. Tae immediately cupped Jungkook's chubby cheek with one of his hands and says to Jungkook, "Don't think like that. I never loved someone other than you. I was asking this because I know you need some time to adjust with me. But everything happened last night only because I couldn't control myself. And I'm afraid that you're still not ready for this." "What? Who told you that I'm not ready for this? I'm ready from the very first day of our wedding. Do you know how excited I was for our wedding night? But you just ruined my excitement on our first night. Just by saying we don't need to take rush for anything. We will take everything slowly. Do you know how sad I was when you said all of this? I thought you need some time to adjust with me. Because it's just a arranged marriage for you." Placing his hand on Tae's chest, Jungkook said with a part on his lips. "What do you mean by saying it's just a arranged marriage for me? Isn't it a arranged marriage for you too? I heard you saying your friend on our wedding day that you need some time to adjust with all of this. And you expect me to give you that time. That's why I was giving you time to adjust with me. Otherwise I fall for you from the very first day I saw you in your pa's business party." Deeply looking at Jungkook's eyes, Tae said, caressing Jungkook's chubby cheeks. "I wish you didn't hear my full words. And you made me wait these 7 months. Like seriously. You should just have asked me. I wasn't talking about this to that day. Asked me if I was fully prepared to adapt myself to this marriage. So I answered him that maybe now I'm not fully prepared to lead a new lifestyle. I need some time to adjust with all of this. And I expect my husband will give me that time to adjust. But I'm fully ready for this marriage. Since I arranged this marriage myself with the help of my pa. So there is no reason for me not to be ready for this marriage. That's why it is an arranged marriage for you, but for me it is a love marriage. Because I married the one whom I fell in love with at first sight at my pa's business party. So yeah, it's a love marriage for me." Looking at Tae, Jungkook said all of this while drawing invisible circles on Tae's bare chest with his index finger. That means I waited for 7 months in vain. But since you were ready for everything, why didn't you try to get my attention? Then at least we didn't have to wait for these 7 months. Do you know how much I controlled myself? Who told you to control yourself? I tried so many times to get your attention. Otherwise, what do you think why I wear such thin nightwear with new style every night? Just to get your attention. But your controlling level is so high. You never lose control of yourself. But I don't understand how suddenly you lost your control last night. Did I look too sexy last night that you couldn't control yourself? Jungkook asks Tae in excited tone. You always looked sexy, love. But last night I didn't lose my self-control because of this reason. Actually, so Jahan dared me to count your moles. And while counting I lost my self-control. But fortunately it's turned out for good. Otherwise I was regretting last night for kissing you without your permission. Tae said, gently moved away the hair that was falling in front of Jungkook's face. You don't have to regret for anything. You have all rights on me. Now tell me, do you want to complete your dare? Jungkook asks Tae with a naughty smile crept on his lips. Do you want me to lose my self-control again? Even after spending a rough night, are you still able to bear with my love, huh? Pinning Jungkook on the bed, Tae asks in a deep husky voice with a smirk visible on his lips. What if I said yes? Biting his lips seductively, Jungkook said, looking into Tae's eyes. Then let me complete my dare. And also fulfill your wishes. Saying this, Tae give a long kiss on Jungkook's lips. And then he starts to count Jungkook's moles. But in the middle of counting, Tae again lost his self-control and did it. I love you, love. Looking at Jungkook's face, who is now breathing heavily under him, Tae said, and then he kissed Jungkook's forehead. "I love you more, hubby." Saying this with a bright bunny smile, Jungkook pulls Tae into a hot passionate kiss. And then both get lost into each other's deep love. The end. Thanks for watching.